Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. So, first of all, I just got a haircut yesterday and I was playing around with my hair. Like, you know when you get a haircut and you get a nice new blowout? I was playing around with my hair and I kind of like messed up like my bangs. Like they look a little like, I don't know, like crunched. I don't really know what's happening here, but I did just get a haircut. I didn't take too much off my hair. I just wanted like to kind of get bangs and kind of just trim off any like dead hair that was just, you know, hanging around. So anyways, by the title, of course, you guys can already probably obviously assume what this video is going to be about. This is another foundation first impressions review type thing. I know I just did the NARS one like not too long ago, but long story short, I was on Ulta and I saw this foundation and I remember seeing this foundation like years ago on Sephora's website and I was like, wow, I need to try this foundation. So if you guys don't live under a rock, you guys know what this brand is. This is The Ordinary. It's all over TikTok. It's all over YouTube. Like every person is talking about The Ordinary. The Ordinary is always sold out. So when I saw the foundation, I was like, I feel like this is the perfect foundation to review, especially since there's so much like hype around this brand right now and it is such a good affordable brand. I was like, let me test out their foundation since I do really enjoy their skincare. It was $6.90. This is what it looks like. Super simple, sleek packaging, kind of similar to like NARS with like the matte aspect. I did kind of swatch it, but I didn't test it out on my face, obviously. But you get, how many ounces in here? I think you get 1 fluid ounce, so just a standard 1 fluid ounce foundation. That's typically how every foundation comes, with 1 fluid ounce. And it says to be full coverage and long wearing. I got mine in the shade 1.2 YG, right? Where does it say? Yeah, 1.2 YG. For light and yellow undertones with golden highlights. I winged it. There was like online, the colors looks, oh my god, I just pulled my earring out. I winged it online. The colors look so different. You can never really tell, so I kind of just like winged it and went with this one. And when I swatched it yesterday, I thought it would like look like it'd be like a decent match. Maybe not perfect, but not too off. So yeah, that's what today's video is going to be about. Let me pop back in my earring, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe, and let's jump into the video. I get the plain hoops that are like in my ears right now from Primark, and it's like a set for like $1.90 or something. So that explains why they're just like, they just fall out of my ears. But for $1.90, you get like 7 different pairs of like hoops, like different sizes and stuff. So like, can you really complain for $1? No. All right, so I just pinned my hair back. I feel like, I actually like low-key like this hairstyle, but I would never ever leave my house looking like this, like with my hair like this. I don't know, I feel like it's like super cute, but at the same time it's like not cute. All right, so anyway, so I do already have my moisturizer on. I have my CeraVe AM moisturizer that hasn't changed. I do have it mixed in with my Drunk Elephant bronzing drops, you know, those drops that I'm like obsessed with. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime. I'm gonna use my olehenriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. So speaking of Primark, if you guys don't know what Primark is, it is a huge like department store, but like everything is like so affordable. It's like ridiculous how affordable it is. They have makeup, they have brushes, they have belts, they have earrings, they have shoes, they have boots, they have belts. Did I already say that? I think I did. They have jeans, they have shirts. They just have so many things. It's just like, it's absurd how affordable. They even have home in there. Like they just have so many different things. Not everything is great, but I do really enjoy shopping there for the affordability and the variety of different things. Like you never know. Primark to me is like Target. Like I love Target, and you know that like slogan or that like meme where it's like, you don't tell Target what you want, Target tells you what you want. I feel like it's the same thing for Primark. Like I go in there, I'm like, okay, I need like socks. But then I wind up buying foundation brushes, I wind up buying earrings, I wind up buying all this stuff, and it only comes out to like 20 bucks, and it's like, what? I just bought all this stuff. So I did just purchase this foundation blending brush. It was like $4.50. And it really intrigued me, and I haven't used it yet, so I figured I would use it today, see how it goes. For $4, if it's good or if it's bad, like who even like really cares. I typically use my Morphe M466 brush, which I use every single time I put foundation on, but I do want to test this one out and see how it goes. So since I am testing a foundation, why not test the new brush? So I'm just going to shake this up a bit. So I am just going to go ahead and pump some out on the back of my hand. So this is what the color looks like. As you can see, it is very runny. I did shake it up pretty good before. All right, so this is definitely probably not my shade, but it's fine. I'm gonna start out with that much on my face, and I'm gonna go in with this brush. and just kind of see. This brush isn't like a stiff brush, so I'm just gonna see how it blends. The reviews on this weren't like the best, but they also weren't like horrible. Some people were like, it was a horrible foundation. It didn't, like, it creped up and made my skin look super dry. And then some people were like, it's a great foundation. It's so nice. So honestly, that color isn't like too off, so it's not that bad. So that brush, I don't think gave like the best application. I feel like it did kind of absorb like a lot of the products, but it's fine because I'm going to do what I always do, which is go in with my sponge. I always go in with my sponge afterwards. So that's what I'm going to do. I just use the sponge because I feel like a sponge, you get such a flawless application. I just feel like it's so foolproof. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go in with my e.l.f. sponge like I always do. This definitely is oxidizing though. Like, I just pumped some more on the back of my hand and it was a different shade than what was already on my hand. So this definitely does oxidize. So just an FYI. Okay, so this is how my skin is looking. Honestly, this gave me like full coverage. I mean, it's not like mask type of coverage, but it definitely did give me like medium to full coverage. And I did put 2 pumps because I used the brush first, and then I went ahead and did go ahead and use the sponge. That's typically what I do. I don't mind doing that. I say this all the time, but I don't mind doing it because I feel like the sponge gives more of like an even application. I have like a fuzz on my face. Gives more of like an even application. It kind of just smooths everything out, and it will absorb any extra product that is like lingering on my skin. It does oxidize, so even though I got this shade 1.2, I probably could have went ahead and got a shade like lighter, or even a 2 shades lighter, because it did oxidize. So I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but it definitely is not like my perfect shade. That is for sure. I'm just gonna kind of like try to blend this like the best that I can. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Chanel bronzer and quickly cream contour and stuff. I'm gonna do this part off camera, and then I'll come back to do like my concealer and stuff. I just feel like this part is so like tedious. So hang tight. So I just went ahead and quickly did some little cream bronzer with the Chanel. It just gives me that beautiful like bronzy look without being like overly like bronze. You know what I mean? I really do enjoy it. So now I'm going to move on to concealer. I am going to use the Makeup Forever, which one is it? The Matte Velvet Skin Concealer. I've only used it that one time, which was in my most recent video, which was the NARS one, like the NARS review. I did try this in that video too, and I did really like it. I haven't used it since, but I really want to use it today. I'm just going to use my sponge to buff this out. When I first tried this, I really did like it, so I'm using it again. I'm obsessing over the Backstreet Boys. My sister, as you guys know, if you watch my video, she was just here visiting from Florida, and she, like, we were just talking about like the 90s, because we're only 3 years apart, so we like really like grew up together. So we were just talking about like different groups and different shows, and she was like, who do you like better, NSYNC or Backstreet? And I was like, I don't know, I feel like I actually think I may have said NSYNC, I don't remember, but she was like, oh my god, I love Backstreet. So she was like, let's jam to it. So we were literally jamming to it for like a week straight, and I've been obsessing over it since. I have not been able to stop, whether I'm at work, whether I'm home, whether I'm driving in my car. It's just like all I've been listening to, and I forgot like how good Backstreet is. Like, Backstreet is just so freaking, I don't know, I just think they're iconic, and they are the most successful boy band like of all time, which is crazy. So we're actually, hopefully, as long as COVID is gone, we are going to their concert next summer, and we are so freaking excited about it. I know it's like 10 months away, but it's like all her and I can talk about. We're like, oh my god, we can't wait for the concert. We can't wait for the concert, because it's just, we are like obsessed with them, especially her. She's like a freaking super fan, which is so funny. But yeah, so I have just been listening to all their songs, all their albums, and even their albums and their songs that aren't like that big and famous are so freaking good. Like, Backstreet is just that band. I'm such a boy band like lover. I've always been like a crazed like boy band girl. I'm like one of those girls that like loves Jonas Brothers. I loved One Direction. That's really it. But I've always just like obsessed with boy bands, and now I'm obsessing over like Backstreet. So yeah, I just wanted to like talk about that because I was literally like jamming to them the entire morning before I sat down to film this video. So just obsessing over them. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and just finish up the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I will be back to show you guys how everything looks tied together and give you my thoughts on the foundation. So I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so this is the completed look. This is how my skin is looking with the foundation and with the concealer and all like powders and setting sprays and stuff. And I mean, honestly, it's not like a top foundation, but for $6, I really don't think that you can go wrong. Like, it gave me decent coverage. It doesn't make my skin look dry or anything like that. I feel like it looks smooth. It is kind of emphasizing my pores just a little bit, but other than that, I mean, like I said, for $6.90, like, can you really even complain? I think this is cheaper than like most like drugstore foundations. I feel like most drugstore, I have like an itch right here. Most drugstore foundations are anywhere between like 8 to 9, except if it's like Wet n Wild. But I really don't think, oh my god, you know when your skin is like so itchy? That's what's happening to me right now. Oh my god. All right, but yeah. So I don't think that for $6 you can go wrong. It gave me really nice coverage. It wasn't like a matte foundation, but it wasn't a dewy foundation either. I feel like it's like right in between. I think my skin looks good. I don't think it looks like anything like bad, you know what I mean? I feel like everything is covered for the most part. My under eyes look good. It didn't like the concealer and the foundation meshed really well together, so I don't feel like there's any issues there. So yeah, so that is all I have for you guys in this video. I definitely would recommend this foundation to you guys if you guys were interested in it, but you weren't sure if you would like it or not. I have drier skin, and this wasn't like a dewy foundation or anything, and I think everything looks pretty good. I did use the Rare Beauty setting spray, so just to kind of let you guys know, if you do see a little bit of like a glow on my face, it's the highlight mixed with the setting spray. So yeah, so that's all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know down below if you guys have tried this, if you were on the fence about it, if you wanted to try it. Leave me all of your thoughts down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys did enjoy. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe, and I will hopefully catch you guys in my next video.